Well, hello. Welcome to On the Road with Miss Stephanie and Miss Chelsea. This month is National Nutritional Month, and we thought it would be exciting to go around our community and find out what are some nutritional places that we could go to. And we were so honored to be able to meet Trish at Veggies Cafe. And so today we are going to interview her so she can talk to us about some of the highlights of her restaurant and what healthiness means to her. So thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
We are so excited to be here. So how long have you been in business?
Well, I've been open here since November. It started taking place in September, October. But I also did BC Cargo. So in 2018, I do believe, I did BC Cargo, and then after that, there was no place for me to kind of go at that point in time. And I kind of needed to regroup on some funds and some ideas. So I took a job for a little while, and then I just knew that I wanted to work at a specific place, and there was not a specific place for me to work that would, allow me to do what I wanted to do. So I kind of was like, okay, I've got to open back up. So,
Right.
so now I'm trying to create a workspace for myself and give back to the community. An option,
Yes.
an option other than what they have. So,
Right.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Me too. And I remember when you were at BC Cargo, and I am not a vegan or a vegetarian. I love my meat,
Yeah.
but I love to try. I'm a foodie, and I love to try everything. And I remember the first time I came there to try, I think it was a burger, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was coming down almost once a week eating your food. So I just thank you for that added way of eating, that variety. And so we really appreciate your business. And so where are you located? Tell the community where you're located.
I am located at 32 West Michigan. I'm in a shared building. I share a building with the Battle Creek Community Foundation as well as 32 Social. I'm Suite 4, so I'm like in the middle of everybody. We have access from a back parking lot and the front parking lot, which I have a big sign out front as well as a small one out back. And that's where I wanted to be, was downtown. I had another opportunity in a different area, but I kept looking, and I came across this, and it's a start.
Yes.
It's definitely a start to get me where I need to be.
And it's right across the street from the library.
Yes, it is. And my coworker, another coworker, and I have actually been down here to support, of course.
Yes.
And so, what are your hours?
Well, I just switched over. In the summer times, on the weekends, I like to do events. So I like to travel to different farmers markets, or I have a few events lined up. So I just switched my hours to Monday through Friday, 9. Now I'm offering a little bit of a breakfast option as well. So from 9 to 4, which if they call in, I'll stay open a little bit, because I do have people who call in and say I'm not going to pick up till 4:30, which is fine. That's not a problem. So on Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, small breakfast menu, a lunch menu, and then I'm on to events for the summertime.
Great. And then, how can we find your menu? How do we know what you're serving daily?
Well, at this point in time, I utilize Facebook.
Facebook, okay?
Because my mind wants to give you so much, and I want to try so much, and I want to experiment so much that I was changing my menu on a consistent basis. But now I have to kind of narrow it down and keep it consistent. So I do have some goals on getting that locked in with some specials, and then actually making menus and passing them around, and having something consistent. So
I love it. So, in case you're just tuning in, we are at Veggies Cafe, and we are interviewing Trish, who is located right downtown, and we'll give you the address again at the end. It's Miss Chelsea and myself from Willard Library, and we are so excited to be able to interview her for National Nutritional Month. Ms. Chelsea, you have some questions as well?
I do. So you are an all vegan restaurant,
I
right?
am.
So can you tell us, have you always been vegan?
No. I've been vegan for probably about 4 years now, going on 4 years.
Oh, no,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. So about 4 years. Prior to that, I was a vegetarian
Okay.
for a few years, and I've really never been a big meat eater. More, chicken and egg and cheese and fish and salmon was my all-time favorite. But I took a class at KCC, and I came across a few things, and then I hooked up with a few things through the restaurant and started researching veganism and just fell in love at that point in time. Just have never turned back.
So that's perfect. Can you tell us what the difference between vegetarian and vegan is?
A vegetarian still eats chicken, eggs, cheese, dairy products, salmon, fish, where a vegan, no animal products. We try to eliminate it. I mean, it's always trial and error in the very beginning, but you'd be pretty surprised at how many things actually the animal products are in. So it's a lot of research, but vegans don't eat animal products. They don't, we steer away from honey, no dairy, whether you're doing it for the animals who suffer because of it, or, basically you've learned what it does to the human body, and it's just not necessary. So that's basically just taking it a one step above being a vegetarian, cutting everything out. So there's zero animal products in there.
That's fantastic.
It
So
is.
you said you like to be creative, and then it's hard for you to just pick one.
It's terrible.
Pick a few things.
Yeah.
So kind of what inspires your menu, or how do you think you're going to narrow it down to just a few things?
Well, I thought I could. Until like yesterday, I'm like, wait a minute, no. And I'm erasing this, and I'm like, no, I want this one. I'm like, no. I do a lot of research. I own a lot of books. I own a lot of vegan cookbooks. I am a Pinterest, a little bit of a Pinterest geek. So, I watch Chef AJ, and I watch Dr. Esselstyn's and his whole family, and Rip Esselstyn. And I have a whole group of doctors that I watch on YouTube, and chefs and cooks, and so my inspiration is them. So I'll see something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta make that. I gotta try to create that. Then I'm like, wait, where am I gonna put that at? So I think in first I was doing way too much, so now I kind of gotta narrow it down and settle a little bit. So yeah, I get a lot from my books and from watching chefs, vegan chefs.
Awesome.
I think it's fantastic. It sounds like if you don't know a lot about it, it could be really difficult. So I
Right.
think it's fantastic that you're offering options. And I've seen your menu and like fun options that you wouldn't normally think of.
Right.
So what is your favorite that you had?
My favorite is the Buddha Bowl.
Okay.
So I am a greens, vegetable, tofu, quinoa rice girl. So as much as I can throw, I bought me and my mom and my daughter these big bowls, these big salad bowls. So as much as I can fit in my salad bowl, I'm good to go. So that's kind of like what the Buddha Bowl is. It has cold, warm, a nice dressing. You have all, you have your grains, your greens, your protein, your vegetables, everything you need in one bowl. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
that's my favorite.
Well, thank you. Before we end this, we are going to take a tour of your cafe, and we do want to let you know at the end of this, we will give you, we will show you some samples of recipe cookbooks that we have at Willard Library. Again, it's National Nutritional Month, and we just so happen to be highlighting Veggie's Cafe, which is a vegan restaurant. But for Nutritional Month, it's whatever is a healthier choice for you. And so stay tuned. We will also, later on this month, Ms. Chelsea and I will be highlighting how to make healthy snacks, and we will have kits available with an ingredient list in it, and she will also be showing you how to make energy bites and other healthy snacks. And so let's take a tour of your cafe.
Let's go.
Matana Cafe. It's not very big. That's where all of the hot cool stuff comes from back there. But this is what I try pretty hard to keep stocked. This is kind of going into the health reset. Summer's right around the corner. We're all, kind of looking to change our eating habits.
Yes,
So,
it looks amazing.
I want to make sure there's plenty of salads, grab and goes, because sometimes it is just me that's here. So this cooler makes it easier for you to get in and get out, and you get something nutritious and delicious. And so my menu is on the wall. I mean, there's not much to it, but I have fun.
Wow.
It looks so good.
I just love it. And I love how you have it decorated.
It's
Simply
getting there.
elegant.
Yes, it's definitely getting there. There's some trials and errors in there, but it's getting there for sure.
This is really great. And back there is where all the magic happens. So we really appreciate your time. We really appreciate your business. And we are so grateful that you are so close to Willard Library.
I'm grateful
And you are in walking distance for other people who would maybe choose to want to try this as a healthy option. Thank you for your time, and tell us your hours again.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 4.
All right, and
Yep.
what is your address?
32 West Michigan. I'm in Suite 4, so I'm in the middle of a shared building.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Well, I don't know about you, Miss Chelsea, but I had a great time going to interview Trish at Veggie's Cafe, didn't you?
It is so sweet there, and I'm so excited to try the food.
Me too. What did you order?
I ordered a TLT.
A TLT, and I ordered grilled cheese and a tomato soup, which we can't wait to try. But let's talk about the books that we have available at our library.
So we have lots of cookbooks available at Willard in the children's room and some adult vegan ones downstairs. Lots about being a vegetarian, some about cooking around the world, or if you want to look into being a chef after seeing Trish, we have some books on that too.
Right. So healthiness is what looks best for you and your family, and we are just so excited that we can promote National Nutritional Month, which, by the way, we have a grab and go kit for March, and inside that are so many fun activities. But the kits that we have as it relates to National Nutritional Month, we have On the Go with Miss Stephanie, and there are some healthy activities in there for that. And then Miss Chelsea's kit, we actually have a chef hat that they can color.
We're going to make some healthy snacks together.
Yes, and so we're so excited to have you watching us virtual. So we've got to end it by you seeing how good our choices are. You want to start first?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Oh, how was it, Miss Chelsea?
It's so good.
Oh, let me try mine. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you for tuning in. Come check us out.